Good morning, good morning. I don't have my lights on yet. Okay. Number one, you were right, Kurtie. Square. How do you know things about my desk when I don't? I was looking through another little packet of stuff that I found, and I found these. I'm like, oh, Kurtie was right again. Okay. I'm probably going to have to go fast forward again because I only have 4 more days. Today, the 22nd, the 23rd, 24th. 3 more days. Because this is the 22nd video. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's see how many I have left. Today I can do 3. This is me doing math in my head. Okay, with you. All right, Tempera paint sticks, Van Gogh, Woody, Stabilo, Woody. Yellow, Zentangle. Is that all of them? Yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? No, I have to do. One day's going to have 3 and one day's going to have. Today I'm going to have 2. Nope. This goes with that. Okay. One day I'm going to have 3 and one day I'm going to have 2. All right. So we have Stamp, Stabilo, again, would have been good, but I have Stamp. Then we have Red, which this is a red thing of gouache from Winsor Newton, and then a red splash of paper, and it's on my red paper here. But I think I might put this over here. I know I'm going to be covering up some stuff, but I just can't resist. Now this can go in my Hobonichi to be used stuff. Okay. All right, so I have Red and Stamp. Well, Stamp is kind of obvious. And Red. All right, let's see if we can do this. But we're going to have to fast forward. Well, I could do 2, I think, without it being too long of a video, hopefully. All right, let's take out our wad of paper here. Stamp, I might do something with a really pale black background. Ooh. I might put this over Stamp and then Stamp on top of that. Because that kind of like represents the wood and the old-fashioned stamps. Let's do that. Okay. This has been wrinkled purposely several times, but let's just do it again because it gives it great texture. And stamping on top of that would be kind of cool. So I think I might stamp on this and then glue it down. Okay, so let's just do that one first. It's Beth's Bets alphabet. Beth's alphabet. Beth's Bets. We're just going to go crazy here. So should I use wooden stamps? Because this is a wooden stamp. Well, it looks like it's actually hand carved. We're going to go with wooden. Because those are right behind me. Ooh, here's a pretty one. That's probably one of the very first stamps I ever bought. The shop that sold it is no longer there. Let's use this texture one too. Bought this at the same place. Yep, Stamping House. Here's a cool tree one. Here's a good travel one. Well, we already did Da Vinci. What about Shakespeare? I don't know why I even have that one. I probably thought it was cool. But then I love a good bicycle. All right. Let's see. Might do 2 different colors. This black soot and let's do this tea dye one. Just see what comes out. This one. I worked with a lady a long time ago. I guess I have to talk and work. Otherwise we'll be here all day. That imported art from Africa. Zimbabwe, when it was, is it still called Zimbabwe? I don't think so. I can't remember. But it was absolutely beautiful. She was a friend. She's moved now. I don't even know if she's still alive. But she was highly, highly educated, doctorate in education. She used to write textbooks. But I think she just got, oh, that barely shows up. Let's find a different brown. Okay, this one's brushed corduroy. Let's see if this one works better. But anyhow, late in life, she changed her career to an art person. She's always loved to travel, and she's been to Africa several times on medical missions. And that one barely shows up too. Well, shoot. Maybe we just go with all black, or maybe like a dark blue. Okay, here's green pine needle. Let's see what happens. Anyhow, we imported ceramics, metal statuary, lamps. Oh, that one works. Okay, that's better. Really, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And where was I going with this? Oh, anyhow, she and it was all very, very, very expensive. And she kind of came up with an idea that she needed to get little items. She ended up opening a store in Florida. Her parents lived in Florida at the time, and they were kind of monitoring it on site for her. And then she and I drove down there a couple times. Whoopsie. I think I'm just going to go with black because nothing's showing up. Anyhow, it was very fun. Didn't last but about a year and a half. But anyhow, she let me make little tiny note cards. I mean, like a gift enclosure card. And I bought this stamp, and we cut out, like, I had stamps of African animals, and then I collaged them down to these little tiny note cards, and I sold them. And I mean, my Lord, I must have made 500 of those things. And they came in like packets of 6 or something like that. But that was before 2000. So at least 25 years ago. Okay, I need this ink. And I'm just trying to make I don't even know if this will be legible by the time I finish. But that's how long I've had that stamp. We had a shipping container filled with stuff that came over. It was fun. It was fun. And I was just the paperwork person, pretty much. I don't want this to be kind of totally visible. Oh, this one is not glue book either. Ooh. Do I need to do some glue books on here? Well, I'm going to glue this piece of paper to the red. I think I'm going to put a little green on this one. Actually, now you can see the brown. I might go back to a little brown too. Just so that I have green in a couple places besides a tree. Pretty much you won't be able to tell what anything is except for maybe that bike. Oh, let's use this one. This is a pretty tree, but it's got like mail stuff on it too. Postage mail. That does not show up. Black soot. Could be my stamps are kind of dry. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to just kind of mark it with the stamp pad. Kind of like that. Brush corduroy. All right, let's see what that looks like on here now. Oh yeah, with the red in the background. The brown actually shows up a little bit more. You know what I'm going to do though? what if we add some brown underneath here for texture? What happens when you put that on top? I don't know about you, but I can't see it hardly. We're not going to do that. Can't, it doesn't show up. I wonder if you do like a darker pattern. Oh, that shows up a little bit. Just a little. And it also adds a little texture. I'm trying to move this stuff out of the way. Okay. I like that. All right, I need to trim this down a little bit. Now, I just heard about, now this is on social media, so who knows if it's true. Hopefully it is. That there is a aquarium somewhere in North Carolina that has a stingray that is pregnant. She has not been around a male stingray in 8 years. So, she's doing like 2 weeks. How does that happen? But they said in aquatic animals, it's not unusual, which kind of makes sense. If you have female parts that are open, can't things swim in? But they also said she's the only thing that's in with her, or she's with, are sharks in this tank that she's in. And it could be a shark stingray combo. Because this is just what I'm hearing on social media. Lord knows if it's true. Sharks apparently bite when they are having their mating. And it's like, and she's got bites on her. Oh, you know what? This is a bigger piece of paper. I think I'm going to shrink it down. I'm going to wrinkle it a little bit on purpose. Anyhow, so it could be, they're pretty much leaning towards the fact that she probably had, they call it immaculate. They don't call it immaculate conception, but that's what it is. Ooh, I like this. So that is wild. No pun intended. Too bad stamps can't mate. No, I don't have room for any more. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Just kind of wrinkled it a little bit. And doubled it up and made crevices. Oh, my sister out in California, she is drenched. They were under tornado watch yesterday. Her area, she's in the Central Valley, in the northern part of the Central Valley. And the town next to where I grew up, San Rafael, had over 3 inches of rain in one day. I mean, we never got 3 inches of rain in a year, maybe. And this is the second time this month that this has happened. Now, I think I need a little bit of something under here. I'm going to cluster. It is, and she said that they did not have a tornado, but she said that it was so windy, the house was shaking, and she could hear her, like, she has like a little open hutch in her kitchen with a bunch of dishes sitting on it. And she said they were rattling. She goes, I'm over this. She said, this is too much. She's not used to it like we're used to it here, but even still, it's a little undaunting. I'm making a cluster so I can include this as a glue book piece, right? Right. Plus, it's taking me back to my safari days of making stuff that looked like it had been in a safari. Ooh, Cool. Kind of like an Indian, a native mask. Or Picasso face. Eye, nose, tongue. And we're going to put that one there. Oh, I love that one. See, when you don't think and you just start, get out of your head, get into your car. That's an old song. Couldn't help it. Get out of your head and just don't think. These things just happen. And it has happened to me so much since I've made these kind of journals without a lot of thought to them, kind of abstract. Oh, love that. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to duplicate that much of a good one on red, but we're going to try. Get out of your head, lady. Okay. Yeah, so my poor sister's, she has not flooded. And they've predicted it close to her house, but it actually didn't go that close to her little town. This is more of a purpley red, but it might can go on the bottom. Yeah, the weather kind of shifted a little bit the last time they had this, like last week or a week and a half ago. But I'm sure, I know LA is much worse. Let's do a little red and black. I don't know why, it just screams to be used. I think I've already used the red out of here, maybe. This stuff is getting pretty ticked over. There's a pink Post-it. Oh, here's a good bit of pink, not red. There's some more red in here. I'm going to cut out this little bit of green and leave that like that. And put this across. I don't think this black goes. No. Here's a burnt red section, possibly. I'm trying not to dip in anywhere for other colors. These really don't match. They're warms, they're cools, they're pinks, they're fire. I don't know if I can make this one work, actually, people. Might have to dip into something else. Some red. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's purple. Okay, let's see. I'm breaking my rule. For the first time. And that's at the very end here. And then my big, huge paper stuff up here. What's this? There's some red. Again, a magazine page, just painted. There's some kind of, this is some kind of ad, and there's, oh no, it's a car. And there's a it's red. So underneath the red is showing through. All right, let's get rid of that. That might go on top, and we can have like the paint squirting out of the bottle. Which I have, oh, here it is. Kind of like that. And then have these two like on top of each other. Maybe. There's a little bit of bronze in here. I want to cover up the red of the construction paper because it's kind of messing with the vibe here. All right, what if here is a paper that's got white on it, and I can paint over it with red, and or, oh, a stamp or, how about Tinta paint sticks? And just do a bunch of, ooh. That's gorgeous. See? how simple paper is to make. I saw a video. I don't remember where it was and who it was. Something about why not. I think I took a picture of it. Why not? Why? Reasons why to not use store-bought paper. I'm like, that's me. Using it is fine. In fact, I used a lot of it in my day. But I just like making my own so much more. Somebody mentioned one of these. This is really cool. And it's kind of expensive, $10. But they do last a long time. I think. Water soluble. And on the paperwork that came with it, it's called Taylor. It was inspired by Taylor chalk. It's been around for a long time. And I think this is a Spanish or some kind of European company. Maybe Italy. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It probably came from New York. I don't think it did, though. Making little tiny circles in the big circles. This dries pretty fast. Just adding a little bit of other color. A little brown. Because there's some brown and some of that other paper. Okay. I just want a little bit of this, right? How do I do this? All right, let's just pick a section out of the middle or the edge. And now we're going to tear around the edges of the circle, the borders. Ooh, love that. So do I make a section here? Oh, I don't like those two together though at all, but I love that. You too, backseat. Although, what happens when you do this? Oh, it kind of fades it back. That's not so bad now. Especially if I added a little bit of blue and a little bit of green over here. Okay. If your scraps don't work, make them work. Force them. Let's see if we add more red to this, what happens. Okay, hold on. Just gotta... Let's tear this one around the red circles. Which they're hard to tell where they are, and I'm not really doing perfectly, which is okay. Yes. It just is giving it some texture. And tearing it this direction, I'm getting white edges, which is okay because there's white here, in my opinion. It works in my head. So now, let's merge our edges. Weave our edges together. Ooh, yes. Weave the edges together a little bit. Some are under, some are over. I'm going to glue that down. I might have other stuff. Well, maybe some stuff underneath. Hold on a second. Okay, there's a piece that can go there, and a piece that can go here. You got to be willing to fly by the seat of your pants, which can backfire. Yes. Y'all might think I'm nuts, but I really like that. And I think I'm going to do something to kind of help it blend together better than it's currently doing. Ralph Lauren should buy this and use it as fabric. Some of his highly textured Western Indian motif clothing fabrics, home goods. Okay, I'm not pushing all the way down on the edge. There's glue there, but I'm not pushing it down just yet. Oh, shoot. Put glue on the wrong side. Now, okay, both of them are still kind of sitting up in the air. Keep in mind, I'm not trained. But I do have a lot of fun. If you had to take a class on fun, I could teach it. Now, this can kind of be melded up in here somewhere to bring that full up above. But I'm going to get rid of the straight lines. Hold on a sec. Nope, 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 nope. I think I'm going to tear a little piece of this. I have this. So this isn't so linear. Perhaps. Oh dear. No, 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 no. Oh, yes. Yes. Oops, this is not a glue stick, Beth. Oh, there's a little robin right outside the window here. Spring is starting to spring here. We really did not have a winter. Had a lot of fog. Now, tiny pieces of this to bring it a little forward. This one, okay. I wonder what happens if you bring in some of this copper that's on here. Is copper a derivative of red? I don't think so. But if you were standing in the Grand Canyon, you would see red and copper together, right? Right. Standing on the edge of the Grand Canyon. Don't know why that came in my head, but it did. Let me just, I don't know, that doesn't really work. What if you put red on top of copper? A little bit. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. It dulls it back, but it also kind of adds like a fire to the copper. Excuse me, Mr. Robin, I'm trying to talk here. Probably not a robin, it's probably a blue jay. Can you hear him? I won't know until I edit if it shows up. He's rather vocal right out here. Oh, gosh. Hold on a second. I just noticed there's 3 here. S could have been 7, Carty. I should have thought of that. That is my favorite number, and I do a lot of things in 7s. Carty knows me better than I know. Oh, that's much better. We're going off the symmetry that's here. 1, 2, 3. Now we have 1, 2, 3. But we're going to add a little bit more red in places. Oh, we're going to incorporate the line. That's what we're going to do. So it doesn't look like an afterthought. Oh my God. That is completely wild. Probably violates every art rule there is. But I love it. So now we got to put some stuff on it. Maybe if we put... I'm not going to do the Winsor Newton. I'm just going to do this. Yeah. I love this. Oh my gosh. Love that one for different reasons. And this one. I actually kind of like them all. Love that landscape. Love that landscape, actually. The more I look at it, the more I like it. What is back here? Love that. Am I out of order alphabet here? I kind of like that for a weird reason. Which is, I don't know, but I do like it. But it's probably weird because none of it kind of flows together. But that's okay. Love this. Love this. That I kind of duplicated the shapes in hers. I don't like that for some reason. Because the green is coming through too much, I think. Love this one. My Fibonacci sequence. I like that one, but that's because somebody else did all the work. Kind of like that one. Like Da Vinci. Like my black and white one. Oh, I like the paintbrushes. This is where I was really gluing little pieces, but I've used up all my colors in this envelope of paper. Oh, wow. I have evolved into something different, though. A little bit. Good or bad? Neither one. Fun. That's the goal. All right, so now, T. What is T? Oh, tempera paint sticks. This could be a rainbow, but that would be kind of obvious. I don't know. And V. W. And Z. Oh, wait. Y. These three are going to go together. Should we try to put these on the same page? I have plenty of paper, but Okay. Tomorrow, Van Gogh. Oh, I just put all my Van Gogh washi tape away. I got to get it back out. See? It doesn't pay to put stuff away. Really, really like these guys. Love that. I don't know why. An art teacher needs to analyze my stuff. Is it because it's bright? Is it because it's bold? Strokes? Don't know. Okay, I got a mess here, as usual. Thanks for watching. Bye.